Good morning. My name is Jack Flippo, and I'm an associate professor of biomedical engineering. Welcome to the Indiana Tech's annual Convocation. We're delighted to have you. I ask at this time that you all silence your cell phones. Now please join me in recognizing the class of 2025. Okay, please be seated. I would like to begin by recognizing an individual who has provided great support for our faculty by establishing a fund to support innovative teaching through the Lepoxy Award for Teaching Innovation. Larry Lee, would you please stand? I would also like to recognize someone who you all know and love, and someone who provides our students with so much support. Our first mom of the university, Maria Einoff. Would you please stand? In a few minutes, you'll hear from one of your fellow students, Destiny Wright, followed by some remarks from our president. But first, it's my pleasure to introduce the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Kate Watland, who will present the Lepoxy Award for Teaching Innovation.
Good morning. The faculty represent the most endearing and valuable element to our commitment here at Indiana Tech. They are committed to our students. They are outstanding teachers who are consistently engaged in helping our students build lives of significance and worth. It is my honor today to announce the Lee Poxey Award for Teaching Innovation. This award was established in 2008 by Mr. and Mrs. Larry Lee to honor and support faculty in their very important work. This award is given annually to a full-time faculty member who challenges students to continuously progress to higher levels of thinking, who engages students in active learning activities, and who connects to students in innovative ways to positively impact their experiences here at Indiana Tech. The academic leadership team uses these criteria to review the contributions of faculty. The Lee Poxey Award recipient is expected to participate in a professional activity related to innovation in teaching and in student engagement, and then will lead a forum to share his or her insights with colleagues or students as appropriate. I would like to invite this year's recipient of the Lee Poxey Award for Teaching Innovation, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Krista Berg, to come up on the stage. Professor Burke has taught many different math courses and helped with the math sequence for many majors, including classes such as Math 1021, Intermediate Algebra, Math 1025, Mathematical Problem Solving, Math 1025, Statistical Problem Solving are just among the classes that she teaches. Professor Burke prioritizes active student engagement throughout her classes. Students love her teaching methods and her innovative approach used in the classroom. They appreciate her enthusiasm, her passion, engagement, and willingness to help and support student learning. Her students have described her various approaches to teaching as a way to encourage their engagement the way that students learn best. She adjusts her approach to them so they can be successful. Professor Burke is very knowledgeable and, again, very passionate. She's described by her students as fun, and this is for math classes, while she promotes the engagement in her classes. Students find her test prep and homework handouts both informative and humorous. They look forward to receiving them. She is skilled at teaching practical applications of math to both engineering and non-engineering majors. Professor Burke led the Math 1025 Mathematical Problem Solving online course redesign for the online world, and she played a pivotal role in moving the course as it transitioned from Movius to My Open Math. She piloted the redesign, and then she was able also to transition it to Canvas when we made the change there. Her leadership influenced the selection of the standardized settings in the courses, including the length of time that students would have to respond to questions, the attempts, the instructor feedback that they may receive, and scaffolding assignments, again, all with a lens on student success and engagement. She also led the selection of student resources for the class, so students would have choices on the resources that they used based on their interest and abilities. She designed the course discussion prompts, and she continues to provide insightful suggestions as the class moves forward for continuous improvement. Again, she's always focused on student success. On behalf of all of the faculty and all of us at Indiana Tech, we are grateful to Professor Burke for her innovative practices. We are honored to give her the 2024 Lee Poxey Award for Teaching Innovation.
Congratulations, Professor Berg. It's well deserved. It is now my honor to invite one of your fellow students, Destiny Wright, the legend, to offer comments on behalf of our students.
Good morning, Indiana Tech. My name is Destiny Wright, and I am currently a junior here at Indiana Tech, pursuing a degree in criminal justice and psychology. I take great pride in being a student who actively seeks opportunities for personal and academic growth on campus each day. I am the type to make side comments for someone to laugh or randomly talk to strangers with a smile on my face. I know, don't talk to strangers, but I'm a social butterfly and I can't help it. If you are familiar with who I am, you may know that I am heavily involved on campus and off campus as a Fort Wayne native. But it is also possible that you may not be familiar with who I am at all. If this is the case, it is a pleasure to meet you all. I am grateful for the opportunity to stand before you, and I want to extend my appreciation to faculty for allowing me to share my experiences and journey as an Indiana Tech student. I would like to emphasize that this institution has a remarkable ability to transform the lives, hearts, and minds of individuals. My initial year at this institution was truly a significant experience. I would commute between work, school, and home without dedicating time to studying or completing assignments. Those times were overwhelming. I faced numerous challenges as a student, including the loss of loved ones, a sense of disconnection from campus activities, and various personal issues. Throughout my young adult life, I've encountered many hardships. Each time I turned around, another setback left me feeling heartbroken and uncertain about the future. Starting college later than my peers made me question whether I could still gain the experiences I desired. As college students influenced by TikTok trends, we've all may come across the phrase, "life is lifing right now." That pretty much sums up my first year. My grades were not good, I wasn't living up to my full potential, and I let my problems convince me that they could dictate my future. The reality is, life is full of hidden gems, and you won't discover them by just sitting around and regretting what might have been or could have been. So there I was, feeling down, exhausted, misunderstood, and on the verge of giving up, tempted by the easy way out that seemed never ending. If you think of life as a race, I was at a point where I felt completely burnt out, focusing more on my fatigue than the finish line. What I didn't realize was that my future was waiting for me at the end of this journey. I had to decide, was my future worth the effort to succeed, or did I want to throw in the towel and head back? The amusing aspect of comparing a race to life is the realization that starting the race signifies you are exactly where you need to be. You might find yourself in need of a pause, a moment to reflect, or perhaps a fresh approach, but all of this is part of the journey to success. Your story may be different, but our purpose is all the same. With new experiences come fresh ideas, diverse individuals, and exciting opportunities. Today, I proudly stand on the Dean's List. I am the Organizational Development Intern in the Office of Student Engagement. I'm the President of Warriors in Christ and the Vice President of Black Excellence Association. I'm also a Presidential Ambassador. While the titles are gratifying, my true passion lives in the work that I do. Titles may be momentary, but the influence and legacy you create in every endeavor lasts a lifetime. As my boyfriend often reminds me, be phenomenal or be forgotten. This serves as a reminder to engage in activities that transform you, enabling you to become the change you wish to see in yourself and the things you care about. My outlook, mindset, and approach to personal growth have evolved significantly. I had the honor of receiving the Miriam Award at the Resilient Women's Conference for exemplifying a strong, resilient, never give up attitude, simply by sharing my experiences and challenges. That moment filled me with so much support and acknowledgement and will forever be in my memory. It took some time and someone recognizing my potential and my narrative for me to realize that my life story is still unfolding, and stopping now will leave unwritten chapters that could inspire others. I share this to emphasize that someone believed in me, and now I'm here to share with you that I believe in you. Tech believes in you. You are not alone on this journey. If you feel unsupported, know that I stand with you. If you can't go to anyone, you know that I'm here. Your voice matters. Embrace joy and even in the dull moments. Celebrate your identity boldly. Stay committed to your path. Challenges will arise, and if one approach fails, explore another. Don't underestimate yourself when faced with obstacles. To sophomores and juniors, keep pushing forward. Your time is coming. To freshmen, we were all once you. I was you. This is the start of something new. Seniors, I encourage you to look back at your progress. You may have someone to prove wrong, you may have someone to make proud, or you maybe even did this for yourself. Please acknowledge your work. Acknowledge the fact that this is something a lot of people do not make it to, and you made it. Myself and the support of Indiana Tech would like to congratulate you for making it this far on your academic journey. To all the students on your journey, keep in mind that there are resources at your fingertips ready to support you on the path to success. If you look around, there are many staff and faculty here to support you. They continuously show up for our needs. Don't hesitate to speak up or ask questions during your journey. The sources available to you will equip you with knowledge at a professional level. This institution will demonstrate the benefits of being active and will guide you in advancing toward your career aspirations while cultivating your leadership skills. Additionally, this school will empower you to become a true warrior. Whether you are a staff, student, faculty member, or guest, know that you are part of the Indiana Tech family. According to the most unwanted resource our professors dislike, which is Google, it defines a warrior to be a brave or experienced soldier or fighter. Remember, you are brave. You are experienced in this thing called life. You are a soldier in a fight to success. You may not win every battle, but you win for being brave. Lastly, I would like to emphasize the kickoff of student government here at Indiana Tech. Starting this school year, the initiative is designed to create an inclusive environment for all students, enabling them to advocate for the changes they wish to see within our institution. The administration is highly supportive of this concept and is eager to engage with our student community. If you are interested in participating, I encourage you to reach out to me. We welcome your involvement and want to hear your ideas. This is another way to get involved on campus and allow your voices to be heard. Good luck this school year. Thank you, and go Warriors.
Thank you very much, Destiny, for your marriage. Oh my gosh. Message. Didn't want to make that too soon for you. I would like to now invite our president, Dr. Carl Einoff, to share his welcome to the new academic year.
Good morning, everyone. So good to be with all of you this morning. And Destiny, what a wonderful job. Great words. Really appreciate you. You know, I was sitting with some students the other day, and if you know me, you know I love music, and I particularly love good lyrics. And so this was the lyric. Maybe you can guess where the song's from. It said, "I can't lose when I'm with you. How can I snooze and miss this moment? You just too important." You know it? Yeah, that's SZA and the song Snooze. And I bet you had no idea that I knew SZA, but I do. Now let me tell you a little bit about why I thought this song was so great to mention today. Because it really speaks about who we are here at Indiana Tech. I mean, Destiny talked about this earlier. We are it. We are Indiana Tech. We are all in this together. You heard Destiny say, "I am here for you." And I can't lose when I'm with you. And you can't lose when you're with us. You know, this year our theme, "We Are," is simple yet profound. You're going to get a "We Are It" t-shirt. It's going to look a lot like what you see on the screen here. And our athletes, many of you got "We Are Tech" shirts. So this "We Are" is important to us this year. It speaks to the power of unity, support, and the collective strength we possess when we stand by each other. You know, at Indiana Tech, we are more than just a collection of individuals. We are a family dedicated to helping each other grow, learn, and succeed. We are here to support each other as our students prepare for future careers, and more importantly, we are here to shape our lives of significance and worth. So welcome to the 24-25 academic year. This is a wonderful day, a little warm today, but it's a great day for Indiana Tech and our Warrior community. I'm so excited to be here. It's an absolute privilege to serve as the president of this great university. And Maria and I just can't wait to watch you all this year, to see all of your achievements and successes. You know, we have a proud tradition here at Indiana Tech to provide our students with a professional education. And I continue to be humbled by this great group of faculty, staff, and coaches who are here to help you be successful. And that word success is important to us because your success is how we measure our success as a university. Your success is our success. And later in this program, we as a community of employees here at Indiana Tech are going to pledge our commitment to you, our students. And then in turn, you, our students, are going to pledge yourselves, pledge to put in the work, to engage with our faculty and staff, and to push yourselves beyond your current limits so you may achieve your dreams. So how can you snooze and miss this moment? I know you won't, because you're just too important. Now, I'd like to tell you a quick story about my college experience. So, way back in the dark ages of the fall of 1985, I was a freshman at Penn State. And, you know, when I went to Penn State, some of you as new students here may have picked a major but aren't really sure if that's what your major is going to be. I had no idea what my major was going to be. I just went undecided. And so if you're here in that position, know that it'll be okay. You'll figure it out. We are here to help you get there, and we have a great team to do it. So I took a bunch of subjects in my first year. I took biology, chemistry, electrical engineering, computer science, and not to offend anybody here, but it just wasn't, none of those things were really for me. So I took some math and economics courses in my second year, and I really enjoyed those, but I still hadn't found my thing. So in the fall of my junior year, I took a class that changed my life. And I know you're going to think this is ridiculous, but it was called econometrics, all right? It's a combination of mathematics, statistics, and economics. And these hard sciences are used to explain human behavior. And it was taught by a professor that I absolutely idolized. His name was Joe Terza. He was a captivating lecturer, a great teacher, and I was completely mesmerized. But the thing you need to understand, this is Penn State, right? So junior level class, there are 200 students in this junior level econometrics class. Now I geeked out. I was in the first couple rows, taking my notes. And I would go visit Dr. Terza in his office hours and literally have to stand in a long line to wait for my opportunity to speak with him. And I loved him so much, and I loved the subject so much, I signed up for Econometrics 2 in the spring semester. And I went and met with Dr. Terza more often, and he was very helpful with my career plans. But remember, at Penn State, even Econometrics 2 had 100 students in it, and Dr. Terza had many, many, many students to advise. So fast forward 10 years, I'm in a PhD program at Lehigh University, and it was Dr. Terza that had inspired me to be there. I wanted to be a college professor. I wanted to teach economics like he did. And at Lehigh, in our graduate program, the professors thought it would be fun to hold this seminar on Fridays at 4:30 in the afternoon that graduate students had to go to. And it usually ran to like 6 or 6:30. And we're like, come on, we want to get on with our weekend. They would bring in economists from the Fed or from other universities, And, it was good. We got to learn about what was happening in the field. And one week, I found out, guess what, that Dr. Terza was coming to be that guest on a Friday afternoon. And I freaked out. Like, I was just so excited to see him again. And I wanted to tell him how he had shaped my dream to become an economics professor. So that Friday afternoon came, Dr. Terza walked into the room, I went up to greet him, and guess what? He didn't even recognize me. Not even remotely. It wasn't like he just forgot my name. He had no clue who I was. He had spoken with, probably and taught thousands of students since he had seen me 10 years prior. And I admit, I was crushed. So this is where I have you all saying, "Aw, that's a little better." So I ask that our faculty please stand. Faculty, please stand. Students, I want you to look at this fine group of people here. I guarantee you that they're going to provide you the spark that will inspire your career. I also guarantee that they will know you, they will remember you, and they will support you in the years to come. You just too important. And I mean that. Maria and I travel around the country speaking with alumni, and we look forward to speaking with you in about 10 years as you're making your millions of dollars so that you can give back to Indiana Tech. And it's amazing. It's without fail. Our alumni, when they talk about their experience here, they talk about these good people. So, students, I have a challenge for you all. You need to engage with us. You need to get to know these people. Because you can't snooze. You can't snooze and miss this moment. See, I'm continuing to work that in. So I have a couple pieces of advice for you. The first is map out your academic plan. Make sure you know your path to your degree, what classes you're going to take, when you're going to take them. Talk to your faculty. Talk to your advisor in the Office of Student Success. Talk with your athletic coaches. There are so many resources here to help you. Take advantage of those resources. And if your plan changes, totally okay. Mine changed a number of times. Keep going to those people for advice, but have a plan and work it. Study hard and prepare yourself for your next opportunity. And my second piece of advice is that you remember that we are your family. You belong here. We are all here to support you. This group of faculty, staff, and coaches are here for you, so ask for help, ask for help, ask for help. And that's really it. Those two things, have a plan and ask for help, and you just too important not to. Now, I always like to end this with a bit of a cheer, and if you know me, if you're not following me yet on Instagram, what are you doing? So I am at I know, you're following me. At President Carl Einhoff, so follow me. I'll post this later, but I want to do a little bit of a cheer, all right? So it's a We Are cheer, and if I came from Penn State, and Penn State has a bit of a We Are cheer, but I don't think we are at Penn State, as my story hopefully represented, is really the truth. I think we are is something that means something here at Indiana Tech. So I'm going to have this side of the room, you're all going to say we are, and then you all on this side are going to respond with Tech yeah. Can we handle that? All right, let's practice it. All right? Okay, let's practice and then we'll video it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We are Tech yeah. Okay, now it's going to get a little complicated, so I want to make sure you can handle this. We're going to do a We Are Tech yeah. Don't call me while I'm doing this. I know y'all have my number, but give me a break. I have enough trouble. So, we are Tech yeah. You're going to do that 3 times. Okay? We are Tech yeah, we are Tech yeah, we are Tech yeah. Got it? And then this is going to be hard for you all because you're all leading it. But on the fourth one, you're all going to say thank you, and then you're all going to say you're welcome. Think we can handle that? Woo! And I want to hear this at volleyball games and basketball games and soccer games. Well, this is going to be a thing here, okay? So, all right. I am now recording. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. That was beautiful. Woo. All right, we are Indiana Tech. So as we stand on the threshold of a new academic year, let it be a year of exploration, innovation, and transformation. Embrace every challenge with courage and every achievement with humility. Together we are bound by a shared purpose. Together we are it. Thank you, and welcome to another remarkable year at Indiana Tech. Let's do it one more time. All right, let's go.
Thank you, President Einoff, for your message. I now invite Dr. Kate Watland back to lead the faculty and staff pledge.
Convocation is a calling together of the university community, and it marks the formal opening of our academic year. In this ceremony, we welcome our new students, and we recognize those members of our community, our seniors, who are in their final year of their undergraduate experience. The Convocation Pledge is a tradition in which the university's students, faculty, and staff pledge our commitment to each other. We pledge our commitment on academic integrity and to be part of this community. In a few minutes, I will invite Destiny back up to the stage to lead the students in their pledge. But first, we are, as faculty and staff, we are going to affirm our commitment to being members of the Indiana Tech community and supporting our students. We pledge to help them to be their best, always. So faculty and staff, would you please stand? Please respond to the following statements with "we are" or "we will." Faculty and staff, are you willing to help these students learn and to mentor them on their journey? You practiced, that was very good. Will you strive for academic excellence and continuous improvement in all programs? Will you strengthen and build upon our commitment to relationship-based education as we create a culture of belonging here at Indiana Tech? Will you strive to attract, develop, and retain dedicated and excellent teachers, staff, and administrators who are committed to making a significant difference in the lives of our students and our community? Amen. Will you integrate theory and practice through course content, combining it with real-world experience? Amen. Will you emphasize ethics and integrity in all that you do? Amen. Will you emphasize professional development and lifelong learning? And lastly, will you evaluate each decision and ensure it will have a positive impact on our students? Thank you, faculty and staff. Please be seated. And students, I know from experience, this faculty and staff are so committed to you, and I'm so proud to be a member of them. Destiny, I'd like to invite you back up to please lead the student pledge.
Students who have been accepted into university studies take a convocation pledge. This ceremony marks a milestone in your academic career. By taking this pledge, you commit to uphold the mission and values of Indiana Tech. You pledge to do your best and be your best for yourselves, your peers, and your dedicated faculty. Seize this opportunity. Students, please stand and respond with "I am" as indicated to each of these statements from our core values and mission. The Indiana Tech community believes in respect. As a member of our community, are you prepared to treat all your fellow community members fairly and equitably? The Indiana Tech community believes in commitment. As a member of our community, are you prepared to affirm your unceasing dedication to your education here at Indiana Tech and as a lifelong learner? The Indiana Tech community believes in honesty. As a member of our community, are you prepared to demonstrate truthful behavior in an open environment at all times? The Indiana Tech community believes in integrity. As a member of our community, are you prepared to adhere to moral and ethical principles in and out of classroom consistent with our mission and core values? The Indiana Tech community believes in passion. As a member of our community, are you prepared to develop a burning desire to participate in fulfilling our purpose, mission, and vision in which learners of all ages strive to gain a professional, career-focused education that prepares you for active participation, career advancement, and leadership in the global 21st century and motivates you towards a life of significance and worth? The Indiana Tech community believes in belonging. As a member of our community, are you prepared to be welcoming to all members and encourage all voices to be heard? Thank you, students. You may now be seated.
Thank you, Destiny. And now I would like to invite our Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Daniel Stoker, to speak.
Thank you, Jack. Good morning. Seated right behind the faculty are members of this year's senior class. In 2015, we started a new tradition at Convocation, giving out lapel pins to assist with presenting a professional image. We are continuing this tradition to help identify the seniors as members of our community who are progressing towards commencement in May. Please take a pin as the containers are passed through the rows. And if a senior is not seated in the bleachers, please come to Student Affairs after Convocation. The Indiana Tech mission proudly describes us as a career-focused institution, preparing you for the job you want following graduation. These lapel pins are intended to help you proudly display pride in your institution and designate you as a member of the Indiana Tech family as you establish your career. When you're not wearing this pin, you might want to display it someplace as a reminder to challenge yourself of the goal of commencement and that future good job. This marks the beginning of your last year in college, so it's time to finish off that bucket list and all the goals and things that you want to experience before you graduate. We look forward to seeing you proudly wear this pin in May when we celebrate you at commencement in just a few short months. Good luck and enjoy your senior year.
It is my pleasure to introduce Will Owens, who will sing our alma mater.
to thee, our alma mater. Hail to thee, each hand and every heart, a pledge will ever be. Sing now together, sing her name out loud, through joy and tears for coming years. Sing it loud and proud. All hail Indiana town. Hail to thee.
Just so you know, I don't think many people knew that he could sing. That was quite a surprise. I know he can talk a lot, but I didn't know he could sing. So students, as we end today's convocation, I want you to imagine walking across the stage at commencement with your college degree in hand. I want you to hold on to that feeling and work every day toward achieving that goal. So the audience, please remain seated and allow the stage party to recess first, followed by the faculty, then the seniors. Then everyone, please join us for lunch in Andorfer Commons. Assorted sandwiches will be available inside of the cafeteria, and be sure to pick up your free t-shirt from the concession stand. Go Warriors!